Alright, this is gonna be fun. I got some interesting daily quests today. Damage opponents at a specific spot. Not difficult to do, but I don't particularly want to do it. Eliminate enemy players with a pistol. That's always fun. I love using pistols in this game. And throw consumables. Today we're throwing. I'm going to attempt going over there. So, let's try it, you know? No use in not trying it. So, I'm going to end up talking to my mom tonight, because I've complained about it several times. I need a new desk chair, and unfortunately, I do not have a job currently, and that means that, I don't have a lot of money, or any money at all. And I'm essentially just going to ask her, it's like, hey, is it alright if I put this towards, like, a future birthday thing? Because, like, I need a new chair, and it's getting less than ideal. Because right now, my chair is, like, actually, like, slanted in... and sitting on it is not really, an easy thing to do. And I feel bad because I'm going to have to ask her, like, I'm already relying on her for paying off, my credit card because I had things pre-ordered from last year when I actually had, like, employment, and I had things pre-ordered. But because of how pre-orders work, it didn't take my money immediately. It's only taking my money now, and I'm just like, oh, I'm down like $100 because they like took this money that I don't have anymore, and it sucks, but it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm going to have to deal with it. Like, I know that the world is not exactly perfect, but I know that my mom does genuinely frickin' try, and, like, she cares about me. And she's not going to let my credit score go to absolute hell just because I made mistakes with money. Like... And yes, it was 100% a mistake. I made dumb mistakes, and it's going to result in issues, but, you know, dealing with, being, like, in debt over that, not exactly something I think she'd care for. I think she'd prefer to just be like, yeah, I'll pay off the damn thing. Because, you know... People who do credit card, stuff know damn well that it's very exploitative. A lot of the times there's, they end up abusing a system, for an insane amount of gain. Especially, like, when you're young. Like, stuff like that, like, when you're young and get, like, a credit card, they put you into some bad fucking deals. And, at least in America, credit score is very fucking important. And that shit can ruin your damn life, so... I'm sure she wouldn't mind ending up paying, I believe, right now, because of stupid expenses before, I'm at, like, $250 on my credit card, and I want to just buy, like, I want to get a chair that isn't terrible, obviously, but I don't want to spend like $100 on it, just because I don't want to make that any more of like a financial burden. And this delves into my deeper rooted issues of I always feel like I'm a burden no matter what. It doesn't really matter, like, how... It doesn't truly matter how exactly, like, it happens for me. I will always feel like I am a burden. No matter, like... no matter what people say or, like, assure me of, I will never, like, fully progress beyond that, because it feels weird to have to rely on someone. And because of just, like, being alone a lot in my youth, I feel like any time that I have to lean on someone for help, it ends up feeling like I'm being unfair and taking advantage of a person, even when it might just be legitimate kindness of people trying to help me out of kindness of their own heart, and me desperately needing help on my own right. Realistically, I think that I have a lot of issues that are, like, deep set within me, and, resolving that is going to take a lot. I don't know if there's a single therapist qualified to deal with my stupid ass. Oh, no wonder. Oh, come on. One more hit. That's annoying. Okay. I was like, should I really be talking to my YouTube audience on the fact that I feel like a burden and that I have serious issues? And then I realized the entire point of this channel's existence originally is literally just an outlet for me to complain about things and vent things out, because at the time that the channel was created, it was nearly impossible to get a therapist. Because, you know, during the pandemic, it was very, very difficult for people to, you know, get therapy. A lot of people desperately needed help. I was one of those people, just also, a lot of issues. Well, that quest is now done. So I guess I don't have to worry about, like, if people are really going to... I doubt anyone in my audience is going to be annoyed at me for the fact that I'm like, yeah, because of poor planning on my part, I ended up, you know, making financial mistakes. And also I have problems. And if people genuinely do have issues with that, or complain about it in the comments, it's not like I don't have the power to just delete those comments. I am like a god in my domain. I have all of the control in the world. Except for the fact I don't. I don't know why. YouTube used to have a feature where they let you, like, under your own comments, they would let you, like, delete people's replies. Now they only let you do it on, like, your own videos. Meanwhile, it's like, back in the day, I used to do that shit all the time. Because I would, like... I would, like, compliment, like, a YouTuber's hairstyle in one of their videos, and people would be like, wow, you're just fucking sucking this dude off about, like, how good their hair looks, and you should go fucking kill yourself. It's just like, bro, I'm trying to be nice to people. Are you okay? This isn't even, like, a joke. This is just things that have genuinely happened before. Oh. Nitro Fists are fair and balanced, but I do enjoy them quite a bit. Alright. Well, I have my dailies done, so I don't have to worry about that. So I now just get to rest and, you know. I get to rest and, relax, you know. I just get to chill, talk to you guys, and enjoy a little bit of Fortnite. Because right now, like, I'll be honest, Dead by Daylight's been having some problems, and I'm not too happy with it. It's like, I've already finished the new Battle Pass, and yet I haven't even bought it. Like, I'll probably buy it eventually, but, like, right now, I just, like... Right now, Dead by Daylight, it just feels like, without the party mode, it feels like the entire community has gotten worse and more toxic overall. Which I know it's only because, you know, with the party mode, people were being a lot less dickish. They didn't have the ability to instantly, you know, decimate you with unfair builds on either side. But when it comes to things like, yesterday they just announced, like, they're laying off 95 people from Behavior, which is fucked up to begin with. But, like, you can tell, like, it is entirely just a selfish move, because right now they're working on 3 new games entirely. Like, unless those people were all exclusively working on that that anniversary game, What the Fog, that they've already, like, released and, like, is no longer going to get any updates. It was just, like, a thing for fun. Or at least we thought. Like, unless they were exclusively doing that, that's fucked up, because right now, they've been so focused on expanding their horizons and doing new shit. It's like, you don't have an excuse to lay off that many people. That's just fucked up at that point. And it especially with how popular, apparently, the Dungeons and Dragons chapter is already on its way to becoming the literal most, like, profitable and, like, the most profitable chapter that Dead by Daylight has ever done. So the fact that they're, like, just throwing people away, like, just like that, snap of their fingers, it's fucked up. Like, genuine. And all it does is it makes the jobs of other people harder, and it builds more distrust in the community. And that's part of the issue, is, like, I've always stood behind Behavior for a lot of, like, Behavior makes dumb fucking decisions, and they aren't perfect. Like, Lord knows this. But the thing about it is, Behavior also, traditionally, is a good fucking company. They were founded on the ideas of not doing crunch. That was part of their major, like, reasoning for wanting to get away from Starbreeze, who originally published Dead by Daylight. Behavior has done an excellent job at keeping crunch out of their work. That's part of the reason why they wanted to go fully solo with Dead by Daylight, so they could actually take their time and do shit properly. So the fact that they are just removing people from the team at a time where realistically they need to be, like, expanding, like, it's just fucked up and completely antithetical to everything that they should be doing and everything that they previously stood for. And it makes me feel bad because it's just like, should I have even bought this previous chapter? Should I even buy this frickin' battle pass to get all of the skins that I want? Should I be supporting a business that I know that there are people, like, doing messed up shit in? Or should I support them? That way people can retain their jobs at the company and still, you know, and so, like, less people are affected overall. It's rough. Because there's no right answer. It's a difficult industry, and I know that, like, they're probably not, like, an insanely, like, well-off, like, developer studio. Like, they are still an indie studio overall, even with all of their horror licenses and such. You know, that stuff's expensive. It's not like... It's not like they have infinite money. They're not like Ubisoft or EA or anything. But, like, that doesn't excuse, like, if you're going to be... If you're so worried about, like... If you're so worried about money and, like, need to cut back, and, like, cut back employees... Shouldn't you focus on, like, hey, maybe instead of making 3 AAA games right now, working alongside multiple other studios, maybe we should reinvest our ideas and focus on our own content and employees first, and then afterwards we can, if that doesn't work, then we can make the hard decisions and, like, see if people need to be laid off. Like, that's the thing, is, like, sometimes layoffs have to happen just because, you know, it's a rough world and people, like, aren't making, like, companies aren't making the money they used to, and people aren't making the money they used to. But that doesn't, like, but most of the time when it comes to these layoffs, it's always out of greed for those at the very top. Like, look at Blizzard, look at Activision, like, look at Microsoft. All of these places, typically, like, everything they do, it doesn't have, like, the heart of, like, their heart is not in the right place when it comes to all of these things. It's entirely because of, just corporate greed. So, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm just like... Is this, like... Well, like, what are they actually fucking doing here? And what are they looking to accomplish? Like, all they're doing is making themselves look worse in the eyes of the consumer and in the eyes of their fan base. And just making the lives of so many more people just more difficult. Like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And yeah, that's why I like playing Fortnite right now, and I'm mostly, like, everything with Dead by Daylight for me is sort of just like an afterthought. I don't know. Everything's weird right now. And my brain is just apparently running on, like, full cylinders, but also not, like, fully conscious, because I don't know what the fuck just happened for the past 20 minutes.